I hope it's not made of people. Jenny, if that's made of people, shame on you. Oh, hi! Welcome to the most exciting episode yet, at least for me, because I haven't been this pumped in a while, and you know this game always pumps me up because today, 15 hours are up. And if you watched the last one, you know I had to wait 15 hours for my industry research to complete, and it's done. I know 15 hours have passed. I haven't checked on it yet, but let's take a look. Maybe it's still in here. Industry skill book. Right click and learn. Oh, look, Jenny is here. He cannot even wait. He can't even wait. I can't even wait either. Okay, so let's see. So we learned that. So now this should open up. Industry. Wow. Okay. Level 1 factory. Industry efficiency. Learn it. Industry efficiency. Learn it. All right, so now we can make a factory. That's pretty freaking cool. But what do you do with a factory? I don't know. We're going to find out today, though. And while I'm at it, I got the refining skill book because I know Jenny researched that the other day, and I hadn't gotten it yet. So what's really cool is engineering is coming right along. As soon as someone researches computer science, all the little areas will be unlocked, and then for all I know, we can make a friggin' rocket ship. It's gonna be cool. So as you can see here, we've unlocked an industrial workbench. The thing about an industrial workbench is it takes 20 steel to make, which is like, but that's fine. I can get that. But the room requirements are 18 blocks of corrugated steel. And I think to make that, it's like steel on steel. So I gotta go find Vortac. Okay, the good news is, I was a little mistaken on what it would take to make corrugated steel. It only takes 2 ingots, which is exactly the same thing as normal steel takes. You just kind of make it differently. It does require steel working too, so I'm right out. And it also requires a rolling mill module. I don't know if that's something Vortac has or not because I don't know what that is. Nonetheless, he said he did have some steel around somewhere, and that he'll make yet more steel, so hopefully we can get this thing going. So in the meantime, there's not much I can do except for wait and hope and prepare. And one thing I can do to prepare is to keep myself fed. I have run out of food, so I need to go to GenerikB's shop and pray that he still takes huckleberries, and if not, figure out what he does take that I could possibly give to him. Okay, he does take huckleberries, and that's good, because I don't have much else of the rest of this. I guess I could hunt bison and elk, though. Ecoliant. A meal replacement solution. It's like Soylent, I guess. I hope it's not made of people. Jenny, if that's made of people, shame on you. Let's go get some huckleberries. All right, I got as many huckleberries as I could carry. Let me just throw these into storage. I think these are seeds. Where did I get 5 huckleberry extracts? Did I have those all along? Someone rewind the tape. Nonetheless, I do need some of these. And I guess I don't need those. And some of these. And that's going to cost me 50 berries. So, sounds fair. So in exchange for all of that corrugated steel, Vortac wants a whole mess of lumber. I think he's using it to make charcoal, so let's just make a whole bunch. Boom. All right, 110 pieces of lumber. That should be enough charcoal for now, and I can focus on planning my new factory. My corrugated steel masterpiece. I think what GenerikB mentioned was that I could build it pretty close to Cube's place here so that hopefully we could share a power source if we were strategic. I know that's a big maybe and you hate to build based on a maybe, but I mean, it'll be right across the street from my house, so, you know, that's a perk too. But now that I'm thinking about it, maybe I could just go into this house here, my house, and dig out a basement, and then it'd be okay that it was kind of like a corrugated steel construction, because it's just a basement. What does it matter, right? See, it's so hard to know what to do. It'd be handy to share the generator, but it can't be that hard to make a generator. I'm sure I could come up with something, and as long as what I'm trying to do here doesn't require a chimney or something, it should work fine. It's just so hard to know what to do. Another possibility that was just offered to me is GenerikB said on the second floor of his factory area, I could use that as a temporary place to stick something, and so that's a possibility. He said there's some logs that are just kind of placeholders for future windows that he's waiting on, and he'd be happy for me to just punch those out and replace them with corrugated steel so that I can do what I need to do. And I might take him up on that. If I could fit my table maybe like right in here or something, and then all the corrugated steel would go around here, it'd be pretty handy. And then I'd be next to the oil refinery. I guess dreams really do come true. But yeah, that's a pretty generous offer. That'll save me some time, that's for sure. Just choices upon choices. What do you do? Rumor has it that I have my 18 or 20 or however many pieces I need of corrugated steel ready to go. Here we go. And final decision, I will use Jenny's place as a temporary setup, and then in the meantime I'll probably start digging out a basement. I don't know, I'll talk to Cube and see what he thinks would be most advantageous for our quaint little neighborhood area, and we'll go from there. And he left some steel in here for me to take to a machine table thingy, and it'll take an hour, but then I can have my bench for which the corrugated steel supports. You know what? I'm gonna make another cart. I had a cart. I have no idea where it went or what happened to it. I've looked everywhere. So we're just gonna make a cart, and then we'll pull all our steel that way. It's gonna take 5 minutes, but it's gonna take 20 minutes to walk back and forth that many trips. So while we wait for the cart, I say we go ahead and start destroying some things. Maybe some catharsis. Just break down some walls here. And try not to get carried away. I don't want to put more than 20 pieces. Alright, so 10 and 10 makes 20. I don't need to rip up any more of his wood placeholders. And let's just shove a bunch of wrinkled steel all over his windows. Don't mind if I do. Let's just totally obstruct that beautiful view for our selfish gain. Thanks, Jenny. Any regrets yet, Jenny? Let's go see what it looks like from the outside. I'm sure it is a beauty. Oh yeah, you know what? It's not that bad actually. It's kind of cool. Kind of goes with the whole metally, textury vibe. Now let's go check on the cart. Alright, so I'm just going to leave my cart here. Hopefully it'll run. Oh, we should probably test it first, because sometimes it doesn't work. Can I move this cart? I can. Good. And we'll go inside, and we'll still have to carry small handfuls at a time to the cart, but at least we'll be able to pull it all at once to Jenny's. Alright, that should be enough. Alright, let's get pulling. Come on, cart. Oh yeah. I don't think we're quite on the road. Hopefully it won't get too upset trying to corner here. Carts are so finicky, guys. Whee! Oh, here comes another one. Yes! Oh, I love downhill. And we're almost there. Yay! Let's just run off this edge here. Pull right up next to Jenny's cart, which I thought about taking, not gonna lie. I thought about just using that one. Oh, that's not supposed to happen. Careful. It's okay, cart. It's okay. It's okay. Okay, I got all 20 pieces, 21 technically, right there. And I'm gonna craft this industrial workbench. And we'll check back in an hour to see how it went. Alright, an hour later, here we are. Is it done? It is. Industrial workbench. I don't know why I was so surprised. I thought there must be some kind of catch or something. Guess not though. So let's throw it down and see what we... It's always hard to tell which way it's really supposed to go. It almost doesn't matter, I guess. So yeah, let's slap it down. Okay. Oh, that's nice and big. We can probably scoot that back. That would probably be nice since we're a guest and everything. This strikes me as the back, but I'm gonna let it go for now. It's hard to tell. So what we can make, polishing station, thermal cracking unit, industrial robot, quality controller, and factory. Wow, I'm really overwhelmed. We're gonna need a lot of concrete and steel, it looks like. Software, we need software, circuits. It's getting really involved up in here. I'm gonna need a lot of help. Well, since I have self-assigned myself civics, and because there's a lot of industrial stuff related to the workbench thing I just made, there's quality controller, industrial furnace, polishing station, all that is within this level 4 module construction that costs 629 points. But I mean, as you can see, it'll reduce costs by, 56% in most cases, or all cases, or I don't know. I'm just going to get it. I can fill out my civics branch a little more and reduce, concrete and steel costs for the things I'm going to try to start making going forward. Now, I know how to make gears and gearboxes, and I assume software is a computer science thing, but I have no idea how concrete is made. I thought it would be like fancier cement, but it doesn't seem to be the case. I'm gonna go sniff around and see if I can figure it out. Okay, my inclination was right. This is a cement kiln, and concrete is in here. So you can make that with cement processing 1, and you make that out of 4 stones, it looks like. Okay, cool. So that's not crazy. What would it take for me to get cement processing 1, though? Because I feel like that might be maybe not the best idea. So I think that's going to be in masonry. Cement processing, 50 points. That's almost free. I still have over 1,700 points. So, okay, cool. So if I wanted to, I could now collect a bunch of stone and make concrete. Cool. So I decided to use up the bulk of the rest of my points maxing out this workbench construction because hopefully I'll be making a factory, and the less stuff I need to make in order to make a factory, the better. And I think that'll be nice and helpful to people. And it's civics. I mean, I said I'd do civics. All right, I've got my cart over here. I say we start loading it up with as much stone as possible, and then we'll use Doll's kiln to start working on the concrete. And little by little, we can chip away at building a cool little factory. Okay, that should be enough stone, I think. So now I just got to take them up 10 at a time to the surface and get them in my cart. If I can get out anyway. Vortex, it's a trap. All right, I got my cart full of things. Let's slowly mosey over to Doll's house and see if we can cook up some cement. Hopefully there's no catch. I think I got everything I need in order to do it. Oh, what's happening? Okay. Oh, cards are finicky. I get it. Let's see if we can correct here. If nothing else, I know that I can provide the stone necessary to make the concrete, so even if there is a catch, I can always ask Doll really nicely, and I know he'll help me out because he's cool. All right, here we are. Now let's just start shoveling it in. All right, I got all my stone in there. Should have calculated the math a little better. Yeah, because I think I needed 13, right? And I brought enough to make 12. Whoops. So, yeah, I'm going to need 2 more pieces of stone. I'm going to go get those real quick. 1 sec. Okay, all better. Let's make 1 more. And now we wait. All right, it's done. Let's load up the cart and get out of here. All right, concrete done. We got to get 6 more pieces of steel and 10 gears. I think Vortex put some more ingots in his shop. What would I need in order to get 10 gears? Well, I would need about 10 ingots, it looks like. Okay, I can probably find a way to come up with that. Let's take the cart and go over there and see what we can do. So he does indeed have iron ingots. They're 10 each, and I guess I could try to sell him my food in exchange for it, because that's really all I have to give. These are 25 each, so that'll get me Okay, it looks like if I give him 2 sausages, a wild mix, and a huckleberry extract, that's enough to get us 10 ingots. Let's see if it worked. It did! I think in my storage will be the rest. Yep. And we're going to be good to go. Well, I got my cart stuck. The good news... Ooh, okay. The good news is we are pretty close to our destination. So hopefully we can just walk all these in and it won't be a big deal and we can make some gears. All right, 10 gears, please. So that'll take about 5 minutes. I can wait that long. All right, I have finally assembled everything I need. Let's make a factory. Okay. First of all, it's a 3-hour affair. So I don't know if we'll be able to see that finish. Doesn't seem to be ticking down, but maybe that's just because there's no seconds. It's only minutes. So I'll figure that out. And when you come back next time, we will have a hopefully working factory. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you to GenerikB and Cubulus and Vortac for all your help creating this factory. I will see you guys next time.